The hum of the busy city buzzed in the background, with the steady rhythm of honking cars, chattering pedestrians, and the occasional street vendor calling out their wares. Inside a chic, two-bedroom apartment in the heart of Accra, Tina was finally enjoying a moment of peace. She had just returned from work, her shoes kicked off, and she was sinking into her favorite chair with a cup of tea. The evening sun cast a warm glow through the large windows, and the soft hum of the city below felt almost soothing. Just as Tina began to relax, her phone buzzed on the coffee table. It was Mike, her husband, who was on a business trip out of town. She smiled, expecting a quick "I miss you" message. But when she opened the message, her heart skipped a beat.
Hey love, hope your day's going well. Just a heads up. Your in-laws are coming to visit. Tomorrow they'll be staying for a while.
Tina's eyes widened as she read the message again. Tomorrow? Staying for a while? She sat up straight, panic bubbling up inside her. The apartment was neat, but it wasn't in-law ready. There were dishes in the sink, laundry piled up in the corner, and the guest room. Oh no, she thought, the guest room was practically a storage space right now. Why didn't he give me more notice? How am I supposed to get everything ready by tomorrow? And for how long are they staying? A while could mean weeks. She put the tea down and jumped up, pacing back and forth. Her mind raced with the long list of things she needed to do. But the real anxiety wasn't just about tidying up, it was about Ma Becky, her mother-in-law, a woman of high standards who never missed a detail. Every visit was like a silent test.
Tina quickly dialed Mike's number, her hands shaking slightly. You can't just drop this on me last minute. Tomorrow? I have work. The apartment isn't ready, and your mother, she's going to judge everything.
Relax, Tina, it'll be fine. Ma Becky and Papa are easygoing. They're just coming to spend time with us, not inspect the apartment.
Easygoing? Your mother? She's going to notice everything. You know how she is. Mike chuckled, trying to reassure her, but Tina knew better. She hung up the phone and immediately started making a mental checklist. The kitchen had to be spotless, the guest room transformed from a storage disaster into a cozy haven, and she had to stock up on the special foods Ma Becky liked. She couldn't afford to mess this up. The hours flew by as Tina raced around the city, running errands, picking up groceries, and hiring a cleaner to help make the apartment sparkle. But no matter how much she tried, the tension in her chest wouldn't ease. Later that evening, as she collapsed on the couch, her phone buzzed again. It was a message from her friend Diana.
Girl, guess what I heard? Ma Becky is coming with baggage this time.
Tina's heart skipped a beat. Baggage? She quickly texted back. What do you mean? What baggage? Diana, her friend, replied almost instantly.
You didn't hear this from me, but apparently, there's been some drama back in the village. Something to do with your sister-in-law, Kate. Rumor has it Ma Becky wants to discuss it during this visit. You know what that means.
Tina's heart raced as her mind spun with possibilities. Ma Becky rarely discussed family issues openly unless something big was brewing. Could this visit be more than just a casual family stay? And what did it have to do with Kate? The next day, the city outside was as lively as ever, but inside Tina's apartment, everything felt on edge. She had barely slept, her mind replaying Diana, her friend's cryptic message over and over again. She looked at the clock. It was 11 a.m. and Ma Becky and Papa would be arriving any minute. As she stood by the window, watching the city buses roll by, she caught sight of a taxi pulling up to the curb. Her stomach flipped as she recognized the familiar, imposing figure of Ma Becky stepping out, followed by Papa, who looked as stoic as ever.
Tina's heart raced as she smoothed her dress and forced a smile. She could do this. Everything was perfect, wasn't it? The apartment was clean, the food was ready, but something told her this visit was going to be anything but ordinary. She opened the door just as they knocked.
Nice place, Tina, you've done well.
Tina smiled, though her nerves were on high alert. She waited for Ma Becky's next words, bracing herself. But instead, Ma Becky gave her a small, tight-lipped smile. Something was definitely off.
Tina, there's something we need to talk about after lunch.
The cryptic message from Diana, her friend, came flooding back. What could this possibly be about? The rest of the visit moved in slow motion. Lunch was a quiet affair, with Ma Becky and Papa barely speaking, leaving Tina's nerves raw. She could feel the weight of something heavy looming over them, but Ma Becky wasn't ready to reveal it just yet. After the dishes were cleared, the moment finally arrived. Ma Becky sat down on the couch, folding her hands in her lap, her expression unreadable.
Tina, there's something happening in the family. It involves Kate, and I need to know where you stand on this. It's going to affect all of us.
Tina's heart pounded in her chest. The tension in the room was thick enough to cut with a knife. She leaned forward, waiting for Ma Becky's next words, but they didn't come. Not yet. Ma Becky's eyes locked with hers, and the weight of the situation became crystal clear. But just as Ma Becky opened her mouth to speak, the doorbell rang, interrupting the moment. Tina's stomach dropped as she wondered who could possibly be arriving at this hour. And just like that, the truth, whatever it was, would have to wait. Just when Tina thought things couldn't get worse, a single doorbell changed everything. But what happens next? Will the family unravel under pressure, or is there more than meets the eye? Trust me, you won't want to miss what's about to unfold. The real storm is just beginning. Stay tuned for part 2.